Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is one that many visitors to Japan are curious about, and sometimes a little confused by. We're talking about Japanese dining culture and table manners. Now, Japan doesn't expect foreigners to be perfect. People understand you're learning, but knowing the meaning behind the customs can make your experience deeper, more respectful, and honestly, much more fun. So sit back, relax, maybe grab a bowl of rice or a cup of tea, and let's explore the beautiful world of Japanese food etiquette. In Japan, a meal isn't just about eating, it's about gratitude. Gratitude for the food, the people who prepared it, and the nature that produced it. That idea begins with the first phrase you say before eating. Itadakimasu. It doesn't mean let's eat. It loosely means I humbly receive this food. Behind the phrase is the idea that animals, plants, farmers, cooks all played a role in creating this meal. And when the meal is over, people say, Gochisousama deshita. It means thank you for the feast, directed toward the cook, and the effort behind the meal. These simple words frame eating as something meaningful, not rushed, not careless, but respectful. Now let's talk about table placement and arrangement. Traditional Japanese meals follow a layout called Ichiju sansai, meaning one soup, 3 dishes. A typical tray or table will be arranged like this. Rice goes on the left front. Miso soup goes on the right front. Side dishes such as fish, vegetables, or pickles are placed toward the back. Pickles, tsukemono, usually sit in a small dish near the rice. This arrangement isn't random. Rice is treated with special respect. Historically, rice was wealth, so it gets its own place and its own posture. Now let's talk about chopsticks, because this is where many cultural misunderstandings happen. Chopsticks are not just tools, they're symbols of respect and intention. There are several things you should never do with chopsticks in Japan. Don't stick them upright in rice. This resembles incense at funerals. Don't pass food from chopsticks to chopsticks. This mimics a ritual during cremation. Don't stab food. Chopsticks are not forks. Stabbing looks childish or impatient. Don't lick or chew them. It's considered sloppy. When you're not using them, place them neatly on the hashioki, a chopstick rest, or across the bowl in certain casual situations. If you're pouring shared dishes at the table, you may flip the chopsticks and use the opposite end, but this depends on the setting, so most visitors aren't expected to know it. Eating rice and soup has its own rhythm in Japan. Rice is eaten with chopsticks, not a spoon, and you can gently lift the bowl with one hand to make eating easier. Soup, especially miso soup, is usually drunk directly from the bowl, and then the solid ingredients are eaten with chopsticks. It may feel strange if you're used to spoons, but in Japan, it's natural and polite. Let's move to the fun part, popular Japanese dishes and how to eat them. First, ramen. In Japan, it's perfectly acceptable, even expected, to slurp your noodles. Slurping cools hot noodles and enhances flavor. It also shows you're enjoying the meal. However, slurping isn't required, so if you can't do it, that's okay. Next, sushi. Nigiri sushi can be eaten with chopsticks or hands. Both are correct. There are a few tips though. Dip the fish side into soy sauce, not the rice. Rice absorbs too much and falls apart. With sushi that already has sauce or seasoning, don't add soy sauce. The chef has already finished the flavor. And wasabi? It's usually already inside the sushi, so mixing a huge amount into soy sauce can look excessive, though many locals secretly do it anyway. Now let's talk about something many visitors don't expect. Silence. Japanese meals are often calm. Not serious, just peaceful. People enjoy the presentation, the smell, the texture. Conversation exists, but eating isn't rushed. You'll also notice something else: portion size. Japanese dishes often come in small servings with variety. Instead of one big entree, there are many small flavors, a balance of salty, sweet, sour, and umami. Meals are about balance, reflection, and presence. But Japanese food culture isn't only about rules. It's also about heart, omotenashi, the spirit of hospitality. In many family homes, restaurants, or traditional inns, meals are prepared with the idea that the guests should feel cared for, without the need to ask. And the guest shows respect not with words, but through posture, pacing, and gratitude. Before we close, here are a few lesser-known etiquette points. Don't pour soy sauce all over food like ketchup. Use a little. Don't bite food and return it to the plate. Take smaller bites. If sharing dishes, use the opposite end of chopsticks or serving utensils when available. When drinking with others, wait until everyone has a drink and say, "Kanpai," before sipping. And finally, finishing your meal shows appreciation. Leaving large amounts of food can give the impression of waste. Japanese dining culture is much more than manners. It's a reflection of Japanese values: respect, gratitude, harmony, and awareness of others. When you eat in Japan, you're not just feeding your stomach, you're participating in a practice shaped over centuries. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed learning about Japanese food culture and want more topics like this, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. Which Japanese dish are you most curious to try? Sushi, ramen, wagyu, okonomiyaki, or something else? Until next time, itadakimasu, and thank you for joining me. See you soon!